Good evening and welcome to Monkeys with Fire. How is everybody tonight? I hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good week. All ready for the weekend. Hello Sarah, thank you so much for the host there. We'll see you on the channel very soon. Right then, so what are we playing tonight? We are going to be having a game of Escape Tales, Children of Wyrmwoods from Board and Dice. I'm very excited to play this game tonight. This is the third in the Escape Tales series. I have thoroughly enjoyed the previous two versions, The Awakening and Low Memory. So this is now a fantasy-based game set within this sort of Escape Tales system. Good evening, Christoph. Good evening, Roger. Welcome. And wow, Christoph, thank you so much for the sub there. That's very generous. Thank you so much. I hope you're going to look forward to tonight's game. It is, of course, worth pointing out that tonight's game will feature a lot of spoilers. Now, we're going to play a little bit of the game, enough for us to get a good sense of it, but we won't go too far, I think, just in case anybody wanted to obviously go and get them to game themselves. We've not ruined too much. However, from what I understand, this game has a lot of variation within it. So that being the case, what we play, you might end up playing a very, very different experience. Good evening, Roger. Thank you so much for hosting there. How are you? Hope you're well. Shall we just jump to the table then? And I can tell you a little bit more about the game. I have it here. And I know, of course, you can't read that text, but I'm going to make a point here of saying, so what is it? So, an engaging and mature story. Immerse yourself in a dark fantasy narrative that puts you in control. Your decisions will influence the world and the people you encounter, for better or worse. Yes, it is fair to say that this game may feature some adult themes, so be aware of that. Mind-bending riddles, an impressive lineup of new riddles awaits you. As with every Escape Tales game, you will have to be creative, perceptive, and be able to think out of the box. Oh my goodness, we're in trouble then. Varied character progression. For the first time in Escape Tales, you can find useful items and companions. Combine different cards using the app to unlock even more in-game options. That's interesting. They have sort of lent heavily into the sort of fantasy RPG genre with this game, I believe. And then this is the one bit that gets me. 60 plus different endings. Every choice you make causes ripples in the narrative, leading you to one of over 60 different endings. Will you be the hero of the villain, or the villain? Which twisting path will you take? Oh, 60 endings. My goodness. Right. Sarah, are you ready? Shall we bring you on in? Okay, let's unmute the mic. So, just for the video's sake, joining me on tonight's game is Sarah. Good evening,
Hello.
Sarah. Hello. How are you?
I'm pretty good, and you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very excited about the game tonight.
We shall see.
I'm not sure how we'll do, but I'm excited about it. Yes. Here we go. All right, so
So this is the same company of the other escape room games we've been playing, correct?
Yes, so if you remember, we had... The first one we played was The Awakening, which was a very dark theme about
We
being...
were in the house.
Yes.
And then
that's
the
one.
other game was the one where we spent too much time searching in the bushes.
Yes, it was the futuristic
Yes, that's how I was
set one.
asking. So
Yes.
let's not spend a lot of time in the bushes today, guys.
Let's do not spend too much time in the bushes. Yes. All right. I think I can pretty much get going because the great thing about the game is that we have everything set out in front of us and it tells us pretty much what we need to do. We just need to start reading the book. So if I pick this book up here and we'll take it from there. Let's put those just there. So just looking at the chat here. Oh, so Lorna, have a good stream. I'm going to sit this one out as you're definitely going to get this game. Yes. I know you're a big fan of these, and so yes, you don't want the game to be ruined for you. So, well, nice. Well, the thing is, Lorna, if you wanted to hang around a little bit, there is a prologue, and the prologue essentially is the tutorial, isn't it? So if you wanted to hang about for that, but I will tell you when we get into the main game. And Roger, thank you for letting us know about the sound. That's great. All right, here we go. This is the prologue. Your name
Buckle up. Sorry.
Typical.
Put your seatbelts on, everyone, quick! He's already driving.
All right, here we go. Your name is Gilbert, and you live in a small town tucked away in the darkest corner of the world, and surrounded by hostile wilderness made deadly by worm vines. These plant hybrids are regularly seen just beyond the relative safety of the town borders, and it is said that merely touching them, as they claim yet another part of the city, can drive a man mad. From what you know, this fate has befallen your parents. On the day you were born, worm vines breached your home and destroyed your family. Since then, you have been but a drifter with no place of your own, taking odd jobs wherever you found yourself useful. The only source of joy in your otherwise bleak existence is Sevilla, a girl roughly your age that you've been seeing for what seems like forever now. She is the daughter of Mayor Helot. Since a notable figure like the mayor wants to have nothing to do with a lowly drifter, Sevilla and you keep your relationship a secret from everyone. Today started as any other day. You got up early and got dressed swiftly to sneak out of Sevilla's room before her father would come to see her. Before you made your exit, Sevilla stopped you. "Gilbert, there's something you must know," she said, her stern expression stopping you in your tracks. "Your name has come up in my father's conversations. He's up to something secret, and I don't know what." "What?" you blurt out, surprised. "Why would he be talking about me? Does he know about us?" "I don't think so," Sevilla says, slowly shaking her head. "I'm not sure, but I think I know where we can find out more." She takes your hand and guides you to the cellar door. "Whatever he's planning, it has something to do with that place. We still have time before he gets here. Maybe we could take a look." You hesitate, but quickly realize that Sevilla is right. There is no time to waste. You walk up to the door and start looking for a way to open it. All right. You see, I have to look away from the chat when I'm reading this, and I'm seeing what you guys are up to.
Yeah, this seems real safe. Just a safety announcement for everyone watching this video. When someone says, "Hey, something shady's going on, let's go look in this dark dungeon and or cellar," just say no.
I mean, yeah, do all sort of relationships involve a dungeon somewhere? What's going on?
I mean, if it's consensual, then that's okay.
Fair enough. Yes.
But if not, then just say no.
Just say no. So it tells me to read paragraph 5. And just for anybody who's not familiar with this style of game, so just to show you, we're in the storybook 1. Just read through the prologue, and as you can see, there are a whole number of different paragraphs that you read out as the game instructs you. So here we go. You stop before a large wooden door and try to force it open, but with no effect. The door is as sturdy as it looks to be, and the only way to get in is to somehow open the strange lock. And it then gives us instructions. So it says, give each player a player aid. Well, we'll take these and we'll have a quick look. So what have we got here? We've got a list of helpful reminders. We've got some symbols. So the card symbols. To find out what Gilbert thinks about a particular game card, use the Combine Cards option in the app and combine the game card numbers with Gilbert's card number, which is CO34. So we've got to remember that. The exclamation. Read each paragraph in the storybook carefully to avoid missing valuable information. The I. Explore the current location by placing action tokens on the map card. Pay attention to details hidden in the artwork. I know that Snowyak, who's joining us, is very, very keen-spotted on finding details in the art, so we're glad that you're with us tonight. This RNF. Yes. If you run out of action tokens, choose whether you want Gilbert to rest or focus, then take the top card from the appropriate deck. So these decks here, we have the focus deck and we have the rest deck. And these will give us additional action tokens that we can use, but depending whether we focus or rest, that can have a specific sort of effect on us. For example, if we rest, then we're essentially wasting time to recuperate, and things can happen within the game but take advantage of that time that we've given them. When opening a new puzzle in the game app, remember to click the Needed Cards button. Okay, well, I will deal with that bit. So we'll put that off to one side. We don't quite need that. So here we go then. Take card 34. All right, so we've got a huge stack of cards, as you can see. And we
so
just,
CO34 is Gilbert's card.
It is. You see, you're already catching on to the details.
Notes.
You're writing notes. so here is Gilbert.
You have a notebook and a pencil.
No. I think we're going to need it on this game, aren't we? So what we'll do is we'll just focus in just slightly there. Here is Gilbert. What does this tell us? He has a stamina of 5, a spirit of 2, a sanity of 6, that's not boding well, and a charisma of 2. Okay, so to know what Gilbert thinks about a particular card, combine it with this card. Alright, so we're going to put Gilbert's card just there as a sort of constant reminder for us.
To the new folks showing up, hey Gerard, hey Blade, we are playing an escape room type game, so everyone in chat is highly encouraged to help us. Because I got a notebook and a pencil, but that means nothing. I need your help with this.
Yes, most definitely. This is a group effort experience, so if you guys see something, don't be shy. Type it on into the chat. We will need your help.
See something, say something.
Yeah.
We are all on one team. We are all trying to win together, so we need your help.
Yes, it's us versus the game. So we have card 34. This is our character card. Always keep it on the table. As you can see, we have 4 statistics that will change during play. It then tells us to take location cards 1 and 2. So this is the location deck, and let's just go right to the back just here. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to be moving things off the table just to give us space, because we are going to need a lot of space. And we have our action tokens. We'll move those to one side over here. Alright, so we have 1 and 2, without looking at them, and place them face down on the table in a way that makes a lock out of the puzzle parts. So that's going to be like so, isn't it? So let's just change the camera.
There we go.
All right. You can see that nice and clearly?
Yes.
All right,
Much
excellent.
better.
This is a puzzle. In the lower right corner, you can see the symbol corresponding to this puzzle. Locate the symbol in the app. So let's lower right corner. We've got it's like an F symbol, but it reminds me of Gandalf's symbol. Now, if I go to the app, I'm looking at it here. That is the first symbol on the app. So we just press onto that.
We get to see what's happening on the app.
I've not set it up to be like that. I will just tell you. So it's saying that we need to have a 4-character answer. Okay. And if we just... Well, here we go. So from what we can see, can anybody give me 4 numbers in a specific order to solve this puzzle? Because we've already got a puzzle.
4, 5, 6.
That was only 3 numbers. We need one more.
4, 5, 6.
It's going to be... Oh, well, is it? Is it? Bye, Lorna. Thank you. We'll see you on Monday. Blade Mark, you're saying 3, 4, 5, 5.
The last one has 6 sides. Oh, but that's not even... Never mind. That's different because the first one has 5 sides. So that's why I was saying 5, 4, 5, 6.
I'm just... I'm gonna...
Hello.
Hello, Chris. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm just trying to... So we got a pentagon, we've got a square, then we have a pentagon with a dashed line, and then a hexagon with a dashed line. Now, it's asking for 4 numbers.
Okay. It looks like the dashed lines is 1 number higher than the sides. So it would be 5, 4, 6, 7. Oh, no, but the red ones are 2 more? Okay. So 6. So that would be 5, 6. And then if it's dashed, it's 1 more. So that one would be 6, but then plus 2. So we have 8. So 5, 6, 8. 8. Would you like to know why I'm saying this?
Yes, explain your workings, absolutely,
Okay.
yes.
Top left triangle has a 3 in it.
Yep.
Triangles have 3 sides.
Yep.
There's no other, it's not dashed, it's not red. Same for the 4.
Yep.
In the dashed 5, it's a 5 when that's a 4-sided shape. So that's 1 more than the amount of sides in a dashed shape. And then in a red shape, it is 2 points higher than its sides.
Okay.
So if it's dashed, that one would have 6, but since it's also red, that would be 2 more, making it an 8.
All right, so do you want to give me...
Oh, so then the last one is a 7. Sorry, not an 8. Sorry, I got ahead of myself on that one.
It's a 7, yes. So go on then.
So 5.
So tell me the numbers.
So 5, 6, 8, and then 7.
Okay, 5, 6, 8, and 7. So we type that into the app. There's a button for check. We press that. Intriguing. Read paragraph 2. So we are correct. Excellent. On we go.
Thank you to who was it that said, Blade Mark said the numbers in the corners. And then that's when I realized the shapes and the patterns. Haha, teamwork.
That's it. The team will win. Absolutely. So here we go. Paragraph 2. The door clicks and opens before you. You tell Sevilla to keep an eye out as you start walking down the stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, you feel something near the ground. You've just broken a tripwire. Before you can react, steel bars drop down to block your way out. Seems like you need to learn what's going on here and find the exit. Time to take a look around. Alright, so then. We take card 53. So I've got to go through my deck here. Quick look. Where's 53? There we go. 53. Turn location cards 1 and 2 face up and arrange them to recreate the image from the background of the map card. So this is now the map card, so we'll put that just there. Well, we'll put that there, actually. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? And
this puzzle has given me a false sense of confidence leading into this game, and I don't appreciate that.
All right. So what I will do is, because I know you guys will want to scrutinize these images. So let me just read the text, and then we'll take it from there. So we have 5 action tokens. So 2, 4. There's 5.
Kind of hard to see the bottom row due to glare. Just FYI.
Yes. That's what I will bring that up. As long as you can see this, and I will bring these up to us. Okay. Put cards R0 and F0 face down to create the rest and focus decks, each with just 1 card. All right. So, because I think this is the prologue, we've only got those 2 there. And like I say, this is just teaching us the mechanics of how this particular game plays. Now start exploring the room with your action tokens. To examine a part of the room, place 1 action token on an area of the map card and read the corresponding paragraph. Whenever you run out of action tokens and you need more, decide if you prefer to rest or focus, and take the top card from the chosen deck. Your decision will impact Gilbert's statistics, but also give you action tokens. If the chosen deck is empty, you cannot choose this action. Good luck. Alright, so it pretty much leaves it over to us. But let's take a look at the room first. Alright, so pen and paper ready, gang. Alright, here we go. I'm going to bring this card up.
We push the girl into the vines and run away and try to escape. No.
I'm not sure we're supposed to do that.
Oh.
Oh, she said.
Oh, look at the fun corner. Oh, we got a fun corner. Oh, no, maybe it's a torture corner. Oops, sorry, guys, sorry.
Let me hold this. Okay. I think Sevilla's dad is up to no good.
Nothing says pick me like a golden ring.
So, Snowyak saying goblets on the painting and in the corner.
I do think that the goblets in the painting is definitely a game that we're going to have to solve.
Yes. Anything else that people are recognizing and seeing?
I mean,
points
we
of
have
interest?
the torture corner. We have a box of bloody tools. There's the knife with green goop on it and a black handprint. And then there's the golden ring in the center of the vines. Yeah, the pee bucket. Interesting room we found here.
Have we seen enough there? So let's take a look at the other side of the room.
It's our girlfriend. Are we just looking at our girlfriend like WTF? And she's just like, oh, it's just my dad. Like, what?
It's his hobby room. It's where he likes to play.
It's just he's working on the garden plants down here is all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a thing there. Oh, and we got some goblets with some ruins. Oh, and a bookshelf. And then a fun locked up map. Oh.
Okay. But we do have, there's a bit of an alcove there. Is there a... Actually, there's lots of things locked. There's chest locks, and the map is locked, isn't it? And if I'll read out, just in case you can't tell. So on the wall, it's saying Town Square, Wally Street, Main Point, Forgotten House, Warehouse, Crossroad, and Marion House. Okay, so those are locations, it would seem, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
What's it played by? Well, there's a puddle on the floor by the door and by the chest, so there may be a cat or a dog. Gerard is saying, I hear nothing that seems out of the ordinary, but I also spent time trying to navigate my 7-year-old's room yesterday. I would hope your 7-year-old's room is nothing like this one. I really would. All right, so there we go. So we have our location. Let's just bring that down just a little bit here. There we go. That's better. Right, now we have 5 action tokens. So let's put this out to the chat. What would you like to investigate first?
Chat, where shall we go?
What did you find interesting that you would like to find out more about? You're Snowyak's in favour of paragraph 4. God, you're already... Oh, right, okay. So you want to look at the actual picture which depicts the various
He says, bring on that
vials.
puzzle.
Yeah, he's like jumping straight on in, feet first. The picture on the first card, that's 2 of you. Shall we just go for that? So there we go. We'll put an action token on there. Ooh. And read out paragraph 4. What a giant painting. Hang on, yeah. The people in it look pretty similar to Heliot, his ancestors perhaps. That doesn't seem right. There's 4, is that? Definitely 4. Definitely the right one. Yeah. Ah, so here we go. Take card 117. All right. Let's
Saying people.
Yes, that's why I was getting a little bit confused when it doesn't quite. But
Oh,
let's see.
game.
Yes. This is a puzzle card. So ha ha. So here we go. Ha 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 ha. So let's just put that card there. Open the game app and check the puzzle with the corresponding symbol. All right, let's look at the app. I'm looking for that downwards sort of F. There it is. All right. It's a good idea to click on the required cards. So needed cards. There are 3 puzzle cards required for this particular puzzle. Okay, so there might be 3 other areas within the room that we need to go to on the map.
The other 2 with the chalices.
I think that's probably a good idea, isn't it? So shall we do that?
Mm-hmm.
So what are we thinking of? Is that
P14 and P15?
So let's do 14 first. Let's
Oh, and if it's 3 cards, then maybe P13, because now I sense a pattern with that.
Sorry, Snow, you're saying, can you move the card? Move which card?
The one that you put down has a highlight on it.
Has a bit of how's that? Hopefully that's a little
there
bit
we go.
better. Yeah? Let's put our tokens over there. Let's put that there so you can be studying that. Let's bring that down there. There we go. There we go. P14. All right, here we go. These shelves seem like they have a special purpose. There are 2 chalices standing in marked spots, with a few more cups lying around. So this is card 41. Find card 41. There it is. We'll just and we have the same symbol, so we know that that's one of the 3 cards needed for this particular puzzle. So what is the next location that we're going to go to?
P15?
P15, alright, let's put that there. I'm going to put these 2 just here, because that seems to be a natural area for our tokens now, doesn't it? And in fact, I'm sorting this out as on the fly. Let's just get rid of all those.
Sorry, I have the sniffles. I went outside today.
Foolish woman! What are you doing?
I left the house into the bitter winter air, and now I have the sniffles.
Okay.
Foolish woman I am.
Foolish. P15.
I didn't even wear mittens.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I kind of wish I had mittens, to be honest.
So here we go. An actual secret shrine. It looks like they were worshipping the worm vines and the forest as some kind of god. And this room suggests that it's not a merciful deity. You decide to take the chalices from the altar as they seem important. And we have card 103. Okay, and indeed we now have the 3rd card in this series. All right.
I have no idea what we're doing with this. Okay.
Okay, do you want me to bring up the cards so that you can...
Oh, there's letters on them.
There's a whole load of details. So let's do the first one. And we'll take it from there. So just give me a second.
What are the letters on the other ones? And what was that guy's name? What's the king's name, or the what's his name?
Holyut.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
There's a lot of information here. But I like his pose. He's really posing for the picture, isn't he?
Okay.
All right. Are we good with that? All right. So we're taking a look at that. Let us take a look at this one. Indeed, there are letters. Oh my goodness, yes, you're quite right. There's a G on this chalice, an A, and a B. There are no letters on those top 2. But we have bronze chalices and gold chalices. We have a green gem, a red gem, no gems, no gem, and a green gem. Alright, let's take a look at this one. So we got a real close-up. So we have, the first is a silver chalice with a red gem and an E. The second is a silver chalice with a H with no gem. The third is a golden chalice with a red gem and an I. And the final one is a silver chalice with a green gem and an F.
It's the only blank one, and there's only one blank chalice on that guide sheet. So is that where the H would go?
So I'm going to bring up the other card again, but just before I do that, let me just say to you, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is 7 characters. So Roger's suggesting put them in the right order and they spell a name. And this card definitely gives us some rules as far as the placement of the chalices.
2 colors next to one another.
Yeah. And we can see how the colors with the gems.
So what do our cups look like?
Do you want to take another look at the ones that?
Yeah, we need to look at our cups that we're actually using.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just keep on rotating these round so that you.
No, can we see the 2 cups like together? Can you hold up both those cards at once or no?
Oh, well, I guess I can. Yeah, that's not obscuring anything, is it? Hang on. If I put the smaller one at the top. That's. How's that?
Is there a way to hold all 3 cards together?
My goodness, how many hands do you want me to have? All right, let's see if we can do that. Oh. How's that? How's that? You're only just looking for a pen now, Blade Mark. Come on.
Okay, so the gold with nothing on it is a B. And then that one is the I. So Abe.
Remember,
and GIF, I feel like that's real.
It's 7 letters, characters long, so...
Okay, well then, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7. Yeah. I got 7.
Okay.
But which order does it want us to give it in?
It obviously following the rules that are shown on the main card.
And we just don't repeat then. So F-A-H G-I or I-G possibly. And then E-B or B-E. If we're going backwards on the top row. And if we're reading, if we're reading right to left. Is that what everybody is assuming? Is that we are reading right to left?
That's what the it seems to be indicating, doesn't it? Yeah, I would go with that. So it's saying that you're reading right to left. That a red, so the silver goblets. If the silver goblet has a red gem, then a golden goblet is in between it. If the silver goblets have green gems, then it's a golden goblet with a red gem that goes between. You can't have the same colours together, but you can have it alternating colours.
So F-A-H-I-G-B-E. Or it'd be G-I-E-B, depending on which way we put the cups.
How about chat? Have you managed to come up with a sequence?
That'll help me. Hold on. We can't have 2 golds next to each other.
No, you can't.
So...
No.
Oh, we wouldn't anyways. Never mind.
Good evening, Augie.
Oh, we would. We would, depending on which side that's on. So the last letter would have to be E. Because we can't have the gold next to it. So the last letter would be E.
Okay.
And then we can't have... So the other one is I. So we need something between the I and the B. So it'd be IG. Okay, I think I got it.
I think you got it. Shall I put these down?
FAHIGBE.
All right.
Which color goblet is F?
F is
It's silver, right?
Silver with green gem.
Okay. Then I think we're gonna be okay.
All right.
If we just want to try it.
We'll give it a go. So let's go to the app. Okay. So remember, this is 7. So Roger, you've only got 6 there.
And you're not trying to spell a word. We're trying to read them in order.
Yeah. So away you go, Sarah. What's your suggestion?
FAH.
FAH.
IG.
IG.
BE.
BE. All right. Here we go. That is the wrong answer. So, for anybody who's not familiar with this type of game, the app has a hints button that you can hit. So let's find out what one of the hints might be.
Okay.
So we'll take a hint. You need to put the chalices in a correct order according to the rules from the painting. Remember that Gilbert can help you out, so combining him with the painting. Oh!
Well, combine him.
We're gonna combine him, absolutely. So let's see what that is, because we haven't tried that. So here we go. Let's combine cards, and it is just a matter of typing them in. So it is Gilbert at 034, and combine Gilbert with the painting, which was 117. Let's see what we get.
Blade mark, the last one cannot be I, because if we put it on the shelf, I is gold and it would be next to a gold, and you can't have the same colors next to one another.
So
that might be where I went wrong somewhere.
So here we go. This is what Gilbert says. There is so much going on in this painting, it's definitely important. Here's what I think. 1. In a given colour of chalices, the green gem is always on the right side of the red one, and the red gem is always on the right side of a chalice with no gem. 2. The golden chalice with no gem is between 2 chalices with red gems. And 3. The golden chalice with a red gem is between 2 chalices
with green gems?
Green gems?
Thanks. Yeah, we're just reading the picture.
And 4. Any 2 chalices of the same colour can't stand next to it. Yeah, Gilbert, we've already worked all this out. So Gilbert's not really helping us too much there. All right, let's go back.
You sounded scared as I started to read along with you, knowing I don't have the material.
So hints. We could take another hint. Shall we do so? Just Captain Obvious. Yes, absolutely. Let's take another hint just in case. Here we go.
Gilbert's that friend in the group project who shows up after you've already done half the research for the project. Just repeats like what we're supposed to be doing. Like, yes, Gilbert, we know.
So here we go. The silver chalice with the green gem should be on the far right.
Okay. So do we need to put it back in order the other way?
Right. So do you want me to do these back?
Let's put it backwards from what we had it.
Oh, hang on. I need to. Do you need to see, or do you think you've already got enough? And
could we just try the letters that we did, but backwards?
Well, okay. So you just if you read it out to me, then.
Echo, Bravo, Golf, India. Hotel, Alpha, Foxtrot.
Hang on a second. Echo, Golf.
No, Echo, Bravo.
Oh, where's the Bravo? Hang on. Bravo, yep.
Golf.
Yep.
India.
Yep.
Hotel.
Yep.
Alpha.
Yep.
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. All right. Wrong answer.
Okay. But we know the last letter is is F. Which I had that as my first one, so okay. Nerd.
Yeah.
Don't know what they're talking about.
No.
You just had to do stuff over the phone a lot, and you need to know that.
No.
Okay, so let's rethink this then. So the gold chalice with the red gem is I, which would go in front of the F that we just put down because it said F is the last one. So then, the next silver with a green, would we put down F again, or would we put down that bronze cup with the G? I would say put the bronze cup with the G because it's not the same colors all in a row. So then the next red one couldn't be A. It would have to be E. And then the gold without is B, right? The B doesn't have a gem on it, correct?
The B does not have a gem, no. It's a gold without a gem.
The next one would then be the A, and the reason we didn't put that there is because we didn't want it to touch the G because it can't. Who's Abe GIF? Somebody find out what the Abe GIF is. And then the green. Now, does the top not matter?
Well, the way I'm interpreting this, because remember, I'm holding cards. I'm not necessarily looking myself, am I? So this actually is where we're supposed to be placing the chalices, yeah. So we already have a starting chalice of gold with green.
Right, which is why F is the last one because
it's got to be. So F has got to be a silver, hasn't it? So it's definitely got to be a silver.
No, well, no, that card said that F was the last one. That hint.
Right. So
my question is, what cups are remaining? We have F, I, G, E, B, A. So what letters are we missing? Oh, the H needs to go. H would be the first one. So then we need something with a...
Oh, so Blade Black saying the order of the gems should be blank, red, green, blank, red, green, blank, red.
Then would it just be the HABEGIF? That's 7 without repeating, because once we put any more in, we have to do repeating.
Okay. Just tell me that again, please.
Hotel.
Yep.
Alpha. Bravo.
Yep.
Echo. Golf.
Yep.
India. Foxtrot.
Correct. There you go.
See, chat, when we work as a team.
All right, paragraph 9.
Or get a couple of hints. All we need is a couple of hints. Gilbert was 0 help.
Yes, I think...
telling the teacher.
I think we're going to be carrying Gilbert quite a lot in this game, aren't we?
Yeah. Seems so.
As you put the last of the chalices on its marked spot, you hear a satisfying click and see that the painting moves a bit to the side. Behind it, there's a safe. Right then. Now, again, an important point with this game is you do everything the game tells you. So as far as discarding cards, only when the game tells you to do so. So we discard cards 41, 103, and 17. So 41, 103, and 117. So that gets rid of that puzzle. That is discarded. And we take card 159.
Now, does involving Gilbert cost us any time or anything?
No, because
Because he's essentially just reading the rules.
yes, again, maybe a slight difference with this game compared to other games that we've played is that time is not a factor. We have as much time as we like within the context of actually trying to solve. I think that the rest card incurs time within the game, but other than that, no, we've got as much time as we like. So we have a picture of a safe. Let's.
Yeah, they put Gilbert on our squad, so they're like, give him all day.
Yeah, we're gonna need it. So what do we have here? Snowiak, are you scrutinizing?
Black, yellow, and blue.
The number is it looks like it might be on to 30 or 29, something like that. All right. So we have another puzzle because we have another symbol. It looks like an N symbol. So that's a puzzle waiting for us.
We don't get anything else with this?
Hang on one second. And that is it. So we can actually take a look. It says, look at what are the required cards for this particular puzzle. I'm just going to find it now. Where's that downwards N? That's not there. It is. Needed cards. There are 2 cards needed for this puzzle, and it's going to require a 6-character answer.
I think maybe looking at the books might be good.
Well, we have just
Yeah,
2.
does Gilbert want to explain what we're looking at? Good call, nerd. Good call.
Yeah, Gilbert would literally just tell us it's a safe, wouldn't he? But we can do
Looks
that.
like a lock, you guys.
So, do you want? Should we find out what Gilbert has to say?
I mean, we might as well.
Yeah, 034, and we're combining it with 159. Let's see what Gil.
Does he say looks like a safe?
A safe. I will be rich at last.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Gilbert's on fire.
Oh, Gilbert. I'm trying not to cuss during this, but you're making it very difficult.
Okay, so we have 2 action tokens remaining. Where do we want to look next?
Does anybody have Angry Birds on their phone that we could give Gilbert so he can just go somewhere?
Does it just play
No
with
wonder
play with
he
the app?
accepted. This makes sense as to why he was like, sure, I'll go in the creepy dungeon with you. This is all making sense now.
So
Not
yes,
the brightest.
yes, there are colours. There, on the last column on the safe, it's a yellow and a blue.
Yeah. I was
The-
thinking maybe the books, because the books seem to be organized on the shelf oddly. And there's colors, so I thought maybe the books.
Yeah. Shall we do that?
Well, clearly not for his brains, Mr. Snowiak.
And he hasn't got money, so
Must be good at something.
Gilbert must be good in other areas. Let us go to paragraph 20 then. Let's check out.
He must just enjoy
these
his
books.
company.
Ah, so sweet. Here we go. A bookshelf filled with books. You've never seen so many tomes in one place. Where did they get them from? We have card 96.
I thought it was doing Gilbert's voice and was going to be like, so many books. You've never seen that before.
So many books, and they've got words in, not pictures like I'm used to.
Books.
Books. All right, well, here we go. So let's see. I think Gilbert is going to be the master of saying the obvious, isn't he? Okay, I'm going to hold this steady so that you can see.
What if we organize those books on that bottom shelf? Yeah, Mr. Snowiak sees it too, that bottom row. Just read the entry book. That makes sense.
Entry book? Where's entry? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so what have we got? It's saying towers, wizards, entry, novels, tournament. And what's that?
Right?
Is that? I can't quite read what.
Cylon?
Cylon. Yeah. Not as in the toaster type. At the top we have an E, an I, a T,
Ypsilon.
an N, an E, a H, an E, a G. There's a potion. There's some sort of statue on the first row. Then on the second row, looks like a candle with its sort of guard with those books. And then down at the bottom, we have a red book with a yellow swirl, a dark blue with a blue swirl, a cream with a blue swirl, a brown with a yellow swirl, cream with a blue, going over to a, it looks like a yellow swirl, blue swirl, yellow swirl.
Is this part of our safe puzzle or no?
It is part of the safe puzzle, and it did say that there were 2 cards.
Another card. Okay, so we need to maybe find one more card, or this is it?
Well, this is it. This is it. So there's 2 puzzle cards. We have the 2 cards. Shall I, if I hold these carefully?
Maybe like the 2 black books on the top row, which would be the 2 E's. The 2 black books on the middle row, which would make 0 sense. And then the yellow and the blue book on the bottom. This doesn't make any sense. Can we flip the table now and run away?
Well, this puzzle requires 6 characters. There are 6. Are we calling them lights, buttons at the bottom part of the safe? We're missing... No, well, Snowyak, everything you need is on these 2 cards. The books on the bottom look like they form a pattern. Yes. And maybe, do the books on the bottom, do they have some relation to the actual, the buttons? The bottom books are a Q and a 0. Oh, look at Snow. He's already...
But how does that help us?
Well, so does it mean the Q and the O because we've got a yellow and a blue, and those swirls are yellow and blue? So does that mean... So which is the yellow... Yellow the O?
But how does that help us with the numbers on the safe?
I don't think we have to worry about numbers on the safe. It's letters that we're having to input here.
Oh.
The actual puzzle is these lights, is these little switchy things here. Can you see swirls on the safe? I don't know. Is there swirls on the safe? I can't see swirls on the safe. Closer, closer. I can see, I mean, the buttons are at different heights as well, aren't they? Oh,
wait, would it maybe create like a number, like a 2? What?
Oh, hang on a second, hang on. If you're saying that the yellow and the blue are here, yellow and the blue, is that was O and Q, and that's on the bottom row. So maybe the letters for the second part are on the top row here. And that means the letters for the first part are on the middle row.
I said that earlier.
What do we think?
Because I said the 2 black books on the top, the 2 black books in the middle, and then I was like, oh, there's no black books there, so that might not help us.
Oh, well, do we... Hang on, do we need to look at this one a bit closer? So Blademark saying, not sure the yellow is... Oh, it could be an 8, as it looks like it has 2 rings.
Oh, I'd say, yeah, 8.
Roger is suggesting ETEEQO.
I don't know how you're getting the Q, because if you put all the yellows together, like they were saying, it makes an 8. But if you stack the blue books together, I think that they would maybe make a 2 or a 7. Like a 78 or an 87. Is that a real thing? Oh, but we're looking for letters?
Shall I...
See, I was thinking like a 2 and an 8. That's what when I drew the shapes, yeah.
You've been drawing the shape? Oh, excellent. All right, let's take a hint. Ah, so here we go. The book spines are very important. Look at them closely. Each shelf will provide a different number.
82
Okay.
for the bottom, then.
So we're looking for numbers. We're looking for numbers. So...
8 books on the top row.
Well, here you go. Blademark said he saw 8 and EN. Oh, hang on, but that'd be. I was just thinking I was being clever and then just saying that's an 8, but it's also 10. But 10 is 2 digits, isn't it? Which is no good. 20 on the
18.
middle row.
The top one could be 18 if we're reusing letters. But then what would the middle one be? Because the bottom is 82, because yellow comes first.
Okay, so I'll give you one final hint. Here we go. Because nobody's mentioned this, and this might be quite important. On the first shelf, look at the height of the books. On the middle one, try to find a proper letter from each book. On the bottom shelf, try to arrange the books correctly.
We got the bottom shelf is 82.
So we definitely got 82. So the first shelf, look at the height of the books. Do we do the books in order on their height? Would that be N E E T? Somebody with paper. Write it down. The middle one. On the middle one, try to find a proper letter from each book. There's plenty of letters, isn't there? Ah, there you go. Maybe you guys have already said it, but the middle shelf is 20, isn't it? So we have a 20 on the middle. We have... What did we say that the bottom was going to be? You want to see the safe? And remember, the order is going to be different. So the number from the top shelf. So it's the middle shelf first, then it's the top shelf, then it's the bottom shelf. 18, 18, 20.
Has my mic been off this whole time?
82.
20, 18, 82.
Where's the
20 is the middle shelf, 18 top shelf, 82 is the bottom one.
Okay. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah, was my mic off that whole time that I've been talking?
Yes, because you haven't been saying anything. That's why.
Because I was like 18. I said it was 18, and nobody said anything.
Right. So what are we starting with here? 18, 20, 82?
No, it is 20, 18, 82.
20, 18, 22.
Top row was 18 because it's spelled 18.
That's the wrong answer.
But the middle shelf... How do we get 20? Because the first letter of all the books spelled 20, I thought.
For the middle shelf, yes. That sounds about right, doesn't it?
So why wouldn't 20 as the first row work?
So 20 could be correct. Have we? So are we definitely saying it's 18? How are you getting 18?
It spelled it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, when you read out the letters, I wrote it out, and it spelled 18 backwards.
Okay. So let's just do that.
You would have known this had my mic been on.
8, so that's 20, 18, 82. Let's see what that one. 20, 18, 82.
You were supposed to put it in the first time.
No. That.
And try 28 in the last column.
Try 28 in the last column. All right. So 20, 18, 28. Oh, hang on. That's not typing in. Type in. So 20, 18, 28. Nope.
Zero 2 8 1 2 0.
Okay. I'll let you guys have another look on this because I've just looked at the answer. You need to focus your efforts on the bottom row.
Okay. Is it a 7 and not a 2?
It is a 7.
I said that!
There we go. So the answer is...
You never heard me say that it was a 7, did you, ever, throughout that whole time?
No.
Oh, my mic was off.
So the answer is 20, 18, 87.
Yeah, because I said I think it's a 7, but I guess if you turn it upside down, it could be a 2.
20, 18, 87. We were close.
Okay, I need to stop turning off my mic.
yeah, that's the most important bit. All right, here we go. Number 18. You open the safe only to find a few notes and some sort of mechanism. The notes say something about sacrifices to the wilderness and that they need to take place every 3 months. The last one was exactly 3 months ago, which means they plan to make one today. The mechanism is currently stuck. Looks like you'll need a special key to make it work. So we discard cards 96 and 159. We have opened the safe successfully. And we take card 3. Okay. Oh, a nice safe inside. So let's just...
So inside the safe was a nicer safe?
A nicer safe.
I think we're done with this.
we're not quite getting the money that poor Gilbert's looking for, okay? So that's what we have, and there's no puzzle here, but we can see, yes, there is a key lock and a handle, yeah? So we need to find a key. There's a key somewhere.
Gilbert could resell these safes and get some money.
All right. So, we've come to the
Let's
end
look at the room.
Of that particular puzzle. You've got one action remaining. Blademar wants to look in the bucket. You want to look in the pee bucket. Chris is suggesting that someone will...
Can we see that side of the card up in the camera?
Which one? Sorry, the pee bucket one.
The left side. Yes, the pee bucket. Can we look at that card?
We are going to call it the pee bucket from now on. All right.
Okay.
It was Roger's fault. He called it that.
I wanted to look at like the table and such. And then the walls. Do we see any keys?
Well, I would think maybe that the key that we're looking for might be in the locked chest.
That's what I was also thinking, was to look at the chest.
Yeah?
But who doesn't want to always look at the chest?
Hey!
I'll turn my mic back off now. No.
No, exclamation boobs.
I mean, yeah, I would say let's look at the locked chest, honestly. Hey, yeah, just have Gilbert explain what's going on. Well, guys, it seems we might need a key.
Yes, I think that's probably as good as Gilbert's explanation is going to be, isn't it? Alright, so we got one action. We
look
do
in
not
the
have...
locked box.
Look in the lockbox. That would be number 19. Let's do that then. Okay, here we go. This chest looks really old, yet it is secured with a new sturdy lock. You will have to find the key that opens it. You take card 140. All right.
This chest looks like it has seen better days.
Oh.
Oh,
Are we looking? Are we looking?
Yeah, it matches the wall.
All right. Okay, so we'll just place that just down there. All right. We do not have any more action tokens, so we now have the decision of whether we're going to focus or rest.
True, nerd. We should just get a screwdriver and undo the top screws, and then we would have it open. Never have the hardware on the same side as the lock.
That's it. I mean, considering we're in a room with great big axes, surely a good old axe would make short work of this particular lock. But hey ho. So what we're gonna do? Are we going to focus?
Following the hey ho down into a dungeon would have been a thing too.
Yeah, but it's our girlfriend, isn't it? You know, that's the problem.
If we want to look at one chest, we need to go look at this other one.
So then, what we're going to do, because we need to have more action tokens, are we going to focus our efforts, or are we going to rest?
So focusing does what again?
I don't know, and that's the point, is we just have to make a decision, because we're going to learn what focusing and resting does. That's the whole kind of point.
I don't have much faith in Gilbert anyways. I feel like the focusing is just, he's just going to go, it's locked.
Maybe so, maybe so. Snowyak saying focus, there we go. We've had a decision. That's all we needed at this point, so let's see.
We're leaving this up to the chat to decide which ones we do. That way it's y'all's fault.
Okay. So, well, let's see. And this is interesting. Your nerves are getting the better of you as you start running around the room. You cry out Sevilla's name, but there is no answer. They will come back any minute now, and you need to get a grip on yourself. You take a few deep breaths and go back to where you left off. So this is a modifier card. You slide it under your character card in a way that makes the stat modification. But we get 5 action tokens. Ah, this is very cool. I like this.
We're down to 4, but we get more action. Okay.
Yeah, this is a nice little... Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we now know. So it would seem then that focusing and resting will affect our abilities. But we now have 5 more actions. There we go. This is cool. Right. Gilbert stretches and then stares at the lock. Okay, so where do we want to go next?
The wall that matches the lock?
Yeah, are we suggesting that? So that is P21. Shall we go with that? Let's do that. 21. Circular holes in the wall have labels corresponding to different town locations. As you look into the holes, you see what's happening at those places. This guy really has an eye on everything. A few holes have labels you don't recognize, and as you take a look into them, you see the wilderness. Were those places part of a town in the past? So, some areas like this one will give you no cards. However, they may still contain valuable information.
Now we're looking at unnamed holes. An unlabeled hole. Yeah, let me just look right in it.
So long. Oh my. Oh no.
Gilbert, what do you like?
No. Gilbert's innocent. Leave him alone. All right. Where next?
The map, maybe?
The map. So we're looking at paragraph 1. All right. Elbow deep. Oh my goodness. No, chat, no.
I don't recognize this hole. Let me stick my face up to it.
The cabinet contains an actual map of the town's surroundings. You've never seen anything like it. In fact, you haven't even heard about anyone going this far and getting back. A key is placed on the map. You will surely need it. However, the cabinet is closed, and the glass doesn't break easily. Looks like you'll have to open the lock the normal way. So we take card 179.
With the axe? Sounds pretty normal to me.
I don't think we're going to be able to use an axe.
Yeah, Gilbert really probably shouldn't play with sharp objects.
No, most definitely not. All right. Oh, okay. What do we have? Let's just change this. There we go. And here you are.
Oh, well, that goes to the first thing we needed.
Oh, Blade Mark. So we have a pee bucket and holes on the wall and puddles on the floor. It's not looking good, is it?
When there's a pleasure corner, I mean a torture corner.
Oh. Gotta love the chat for changing the tone of this game instantly.
We didn't do anything. It was given to us.
Yeah, okay. Have I held this enough? Are we good? So what do we have? We definitely have a key. We have more symbols that look reminiscent to the symbols on the padlock. That's what I'm spotting at the top. And then we have numbers 1, 2, and 3, which look as if we're going from a destination into maybe could that be a lake? And then going through some forest into the mountains.
Right, but how does it want us to open this one?
So this is part of a puzzle, and let's go and take a look. So there's the puzzle. We click on the app, and it tells us there are 2 puzzle cards, and it is a 4-character answer.
Go look in the pee bucket.
We want to go and look in the pee bucket. You're determined to have a look there. All right. Where's the pee bucket? It is number 7.
A 7. And it's not just for me, it's for chat.
Yeah, exactly. Chat wants to look. Of course it is.
It's chat wants the pee bucket. I'm only giving chat what chat wants.
A comfy chair just out of a prisoner's reach. You can imagine Heliod sitting here and watching some poor soul being tortured. You also find a bucket filled with excrements. Upon a closer, a bit somewhat reluctant inspection, you find a false bottom and a compartment with some keys. One of them opens with shackles. What sort of deranged bastard chains you up to a wall while leaving the keys within your reach? Do they find pleasure in this? Disgusting. Also, you will definitely need to clean your hands before Sevilla sees you.
Definitely don't sit in that chair.
It is worse than a pee bucket. My God. Hey, but see, I think that chat's just messing about, but chat knows what's going on.
There's some hard substance on this chair. I don't know what it is.
Chat, have you been to these type of rooms?
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone's like that. Check the pee bucket, because if I had a torture chamber, I would hide things in the pee bucket.
Yeah. I think. Oh, here we go then. So let's just bring that up.
First, we need to look at our poo keys.
Yes, it's no longer the pee bucket. We have to rename it, rechristen it.
So the big key, I say
bucket.
we use on that box that matches it.
Okay.
Can we go ahead and use these cards on those locks and see what happens?
That's an interesting thing because these keys do not have a symbol for a puzzle, do they? But maybe we have to combine. But you can only combine, or maybe you can combine any types of cards. Maybe do we type in 03 and 84 to combine? Is that what we do?
Not that one.
What one?
The box. The lock with the matching symbol, you goob.
What? You mean?
Look at the lock.
Yeah, that's not matching.
Now look at that key.
It's not matching. It's upside down.
No,
I suppose.
That's that symbol.
I suppose so. Shall we see?
Yes.
Okay.
Get your head out of the unmarked holes and let's deal with these locks.
140. Let's see if it works. 084. Oh my goodness! Oh, look at you. Yes. Here we go. You see, you're doing stuff. You're doing stuff. The lock
Doing
opens.
everything. I mean, well, with chat's help.
Yeah. The lock opens and you get into the chest, Ua. Inside you find an intriguing book full of notes. It seems someone has been keeping track of Wyrmvine's appearances and connecting them to events and townsfolk. One of the pages lists people born on the day the Wyrmvines appeared, calling them the Worm Children. Some of the names are crossed out. You have always thought these people were lost in the woods, but it turns out they were sacrificed. Horrified, you discover that your name, as well as Sevilla's name, is on the list.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we discard 84 and 140.
There's nothing else in there?
No, well, that's it. Hang on. We take card 37.
Because now we just need the key to get into the map to then open up the safe.
It's all coming together now. The plot thickens.
So they're sacrificing people so Sevilla doesn't die because he wants his child to live.
Okay, so here we go. Let's do it in creepy voice. Legends say that everyone who is born on a day when the Wyrmvines came must be sacrificed. But of course, only if we don't need them.
Okay, so let's type in the code 1009. On the map box.
On the map box. Did it say that we needed... So yes, so this is part of the same puzzle. We've got the same code. But how many cards do we need? We need 2 cards. And it is quite simply a 4-digit. So let's just 1009. Check. It's the wrong answer.
9001.
So what are you thinking? Shall I bring these back up? Because maybe.
Did you try it?
I did. What 1009?
Did you try 9001?
Oh, okay. Hang on. 9001. Wrong.
Okay.
So. Let's bring this up. These are the two clues. So
try 1002.
10. So yes, so Snowyak saying the amount of people deducted. All right. So 1002. Let's see. No, that is the wrong answer.
Six, 8, 7.
What are you saying?
Do we have an unlimited amount of guesses?
Oh yes.
5, 6, 8, 7. 5, 6.
5, 6, 8, 7.
8, 7.
No, wrong.
Okay. That was the code to the door to get into the room initially. Okay.
So we have various names crossed out, which is just like a list. Legends say that everyone who was born on a day when the Wyrmvines came must be sacrificed, but of course only if we don't need them. We got numbers on the map, 1, 2, 3.
The numbers in the top corners, we use those to find that symbol on the keys to then unlock a lock. We did that. Sorry, is answering chat.
Sorry, what's that? Sorry.
They were asking about the symbols up in the right-hand corner, and I said that we did use those symbols to find the key.
Yeah.
Which then led us to that lock earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Droker says try 1012.
1012. Okay, 1012. No, that is the wrong answer.
OEX says try 1000.
Okay.
Did it work?
So you're saying 1000? No. You need to. I've just looked. You need to look at both images.
We need to touch them to each other. No, that's going to sound weird, but I was going to say touch them like overlay to see what the numbers and stuff land on.
Right. Imagine that. You're now getting close. Look as if they were done on the same page.
So 1. And then 2 is 4 down, 4 over. 1, so it's 1, 1. Ah, snap. Okay, 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. And how many across? 11. 6 down. And then 11.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? 3?
So what number have you got?
113. 113. But we need 4 numbers, right?
Well, you're close. I believe it's 1013. So, because the 10 is where the 1 is.
Oh yeah, it's a 10. You're right. So it would be 1013. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
All right. It clicks. So we read paragraph 11.
We've done it, everyone. No more pea bucket keys for us.
You open the lock to reach the strange key and the map. The key doesn't look like it would fit a regular lock. So we discard.
We already know where it goes.
37 and 179. These are discarded. We take
now put that key.
We
in
take
that hole.
card 106.
And apply it to card 3.
Hang on. 106. There it is. Let's take a look. There is the key. And yes, I think you're quite right, Sarah. It is applying it. So we are doing this with the other card, aren't we? Yeah. We're applying that with that because that looks like the same.
Like a very fancy toothbrush.
Very fancy.
It's the graphics in this, or the art, is very lovely.
It is nice. Let's combine these. What do we have?
I was gonna be like, I feel bad for calling it a pea bucket this whole time, but it turns out that's exactly what it was. So we don't need to apologize.
You don't need to apologize. So we've combined those 2 cards, and we get to read paragraph 16. But we have the map, and this is the map. We're not going to take a look at it just yet because it hasn't told us to look at it.
Oh,
but in saying that, did it? Did it say?
Oh, map. Dora the Explorer used to call the map. Oh,
Yeah.
map.
We'll take a look at that. in a bit. So I'm looking at 116. After putting the key into the keyhole, you are able to unlock the mechanism. When you do, the steel bars which previously blocked your path move out of the way. You are now free to go. You make sure to take the map with you before running out. Now, what has happened upstairs in the meantime? So we lose 3 and 106.
What was inside?
No, that unlocked the bars. There was nothing inside. It's unlocked the room for us. That's what it did.
Okay.
So if our current sanity is 6 or more, well, our sanity is 6. Hey, we did good. If we had rested, maybe our sanity would be lower. So we get to read 17. Here we go. You rush up to see Sevilla, who is shaking and crying near the door. I was sure I lost you, but here you are, she says with a soft voice. Tell me what you have found. Without hesitation, you explain everything as quickly as possible. As you get to the part about the worm children, you feel tears pooling in your eyes. You know they are about to sacrifice you to the woods, but you won't let them. If you have to go, you'll go on your own terms. You say your goodbyes to Sevilla and promise that you will find out what is really going on and come back for her. She tries to stop you, but seeing the resolve in your eyes, she lets you go. As you rush across an old bridge, your journey begins.
Oh, snap.
So, congratulations! You have finished the tutorial. Keep in mind that using too much time can negatively impact the story and can hinder your progress in many different ways, often not being as obvious as the time. Now that you're ready for the real adventure, buckle up, as it's going to be a rough, grim, and unforgiving.
So in other words, it was saying, hey, here are some easy puzzles.
These were the easy ones.
Confidence. Damn it, I was so proud of ourselves just then. Until you're like, you've completed the tutorial. And I was like, what?
Well, I did say this was just the warm-up. So there we go. Now then.
And do you get to carry over our extra activity bonus points? Because if not, can we explore the ring?
You want to explore? Well, yes, because I think that it'll be another session for us to actually start the game proper. Yeah, because we're already close to the end of game, and we literally just did the tutorial. So we might as well. Should we find out what the other locations? You wanted to explore the ring.
The ring was, but if we get somewhere and it was like, you use whatever you had left over. Remember, we started with 2.
Okay, so the ring, tentacle-looking worm vines embrace the altar. Between them, you see something shiny, perhaps a ring. Judging by the bloody stains, approaching them may prove dangerous. So we take card 156.
And I'm kind of disappointed that my mic was off for that one puzzle, because we would have solved that one way sooner. With the 7?
Yes.
Because when I was saying, hey, I think it's a 7, and nobody was responding, I was like, well, I guess that they must think I'm wrong. Turns out,
we just couldn't hear you. So here we go. Oh. It's a choose card. It's a choose card.
Ooh.
So reach into the worm vines. We read chapter 6. Don't reach into the worm vines, and it's chapter 23.
But if the worm vines touch you, don't you die instantly?
You go mad. Yes.
Yeah, no, let's not do this, because I feel like this could maybe give away a real big spoiler.
Well, remember, it is the tutorial, so we probably would have been okay. Either way.
Snow. Okay, well, I mean, chat says reach in.
Reach in!
I mean, this is just us just having fun right now, just seeing what would have happened.
Exactly, yes. And here we go. Yes, I think Chris is on it, that our sanity would have dropped. And of course, that was a requirement, wasn't it? So, but let's reach in, let's find out. Because,
let's go in.
Yes, just stick our hands in, why not? With a quick move, you reach for the ring. Then, as you touch the worm vines, your vision starts to blur, and you fall to the ground. When you regain consciousness, you have no idea how much time has passed. Better hurry and leave those vines at peace. So we would have lost 2 action tokens, and which would have resulted in us having to then use either the rest or the focused card. So it was.
I think we did pretty good of getting in there, finding all the puzzles, and just being like, "Hey, we are on a mission."
Yeah. We didn't. Other than going to this room here, this element here, right? We didn't waste any of our actions, did we? We were actually quite lean in our judgment.
Yeah, but I think we all know Gilbert enjoyed looking in the holes.
Yes, I think that's definitely Gilbert's thing, isn't it?
Did that for Gilbert.
Yeah. I am liking this game. I think that the changes that they have made to the format is very exciting.
And it didn't seem like we were struggling as much to try to do it within the amount of time or amount of tokens.
Yes.
But also, it was a tutorial, false confidence. Let's not get too comfortable.
No, I think we did all right. So the one thing that we probably can take a look at, not that it will mean much to us right now, but here is the map.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Aww.
Hello, Valkyrie. Thank you so much. So that's Valkyrie sorting out shipping for her award from the Magma Fists. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Valkyrie, for paying your shipping in.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, that's awesome. But now look at this. Now, if you remember the previous games of the it's like an expanded version of this sort of, the mini picker. Because look, we've got letters all along here, we've got numbers all the way on all these sections, all these locations. My goodness. And I can tell you that the game comes with so many tokens. So this is interesting, where we have an actual world to explore, along with then all the puzzles that we have to sort of decipher and decode.
It goes from here, have a nice tutorial to boost your confidence. Escape the dungeon. Now escape the world.
Escape the world, yes. Oh, my goodness. I mean, look. So if this is it? Maybe is this the town? We have all these different locations. We have a tower.
I'll be honest. If Gilbert was left on his own, he would have died down there.
Yes, I don't think Gilbert would have.
Thank God he had all of us.
Yeah, I agree.
Get Gilbert involved. Gilbert just tells you what you've been discussing.
Leave him alone,
Oh, poor Gilbert. Pats him on the head. Pat.
Every team needs a mascot, right?
True. He needs somebody to go get the water.
Exactly. So there we go. I think that is a good point to sort of end for tonight's game. And as I say, we will come and revisit this at another opportunity. But very excited, like it a lot.
Yeah, we're on fire. Look at the time.
Yes, exactly. You see, it's perfect.
This is a first.
Yeah. It's like a quick tutorial. It's not going into like 5 hours as we sometimes do.
Can we just pretend like this was the whole game and we all won really spectacularly?
I think that would be Gilbert's response to this, wouldn't it? It's like, yay, adventure done. It's like, no, that was the tutorial, Gilbert.
I feel that myself and chat did a very good job with all of these puzzles.
Yes, I agree.
And high fives all around.
Well, exclamation hype, exclamation clap in that case.
Well, then, yeah, here, hold on. And there we go.
There we go. High fives.
Thanks for letting me play. This was fun.
It is. And I
Puzzles are more fun when you can actually solve them.
Well, we didn't do too bad. That was all right, but we'll have to see what the main game holds.
Yeah, I will say after looking at that map, though, our previous comments of we spent too much time in the bushes could potentially be an issue again.
There's a lot of bush to wade through, isn't there? Yeah.
Oh, you said that, didn't you?
Anyway, I think we'll call it a night.
Fun, thank you.
You're welcome. All right then. Thank you very much, Sarah. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right then, so our thanks to Sarah for playing this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed that prologue from Escape Tales, Children of the Wyrmwoods from Board and Dice. As I say, we will continue the game in a couple of weeks' time and see how we do in the main story. So, thank you for joining us. More tabletop gaming next Friday. But until then, bye for now.